Yo, welcome to the video. My name is Nate, and I've helped multiple business owners selling high-ticket products at over 6 figures through YouTube organic content. I'm about to break down a clear set of strategies so that you can copy me and go on and apply the same to add 6 figures to your business with YouTube organic. So step one, if you actually want to be able to sell to rich people while making YouTube organic videos, you have to speak their language. If you look at this channel with the final where we added him over 6 figures, or this channel that I just started with breast scales that's going to go ahead and add over 6 figures as well, when we are creating our videos, we are speaking directly to the audience that we want to sell to. You have to use a language that the people that you're selling to understand. Because a lot of people out there are doing too much storytelling, being too vague, but you have to realize the person that is watching your video wants to buy from you if they click. And the only way you're going to actually get them to click on the video if the title and thumbnail actually resonate and once again speak to them to even get that click. So always remember, your audience does not care about the fluff. You actually want to talk to who you want to sell to. And it all comes down to saving the viewer time and actually optimizing for this in all aspects. So even with the hook of your video, you want to directly tell the person what they're going to get, just like I did in this video. And once again, with the title and the thumbnail, these should be a direct correlation of what you're about to portray in the video. And not all of your videos have to be hella long or hella short, but keep in mind the time of the person that's watching. You want to keep it no BS and get straight to the point of what you actually want to teach. So with your titles, scripts, thumbnails, once again, I like to say reverse engineer this around who your ideal customer profile is, which is your ICP, and that's how you're going to be able to actually speak their language. So with your titles, you want to use a mix of common phrases that people in your niche will obviously understand, but you also want to bring in a mix of curiosity that's going to actually make them want to click your video. And then with the thumbnail, all the thumbnail is literally showing a desired outcome of your ideal customer profile, because once they see that, they're gonna be like, okay, this is a video for me. Whether they see a Stripe screenshot or an Amazon dashboard, desired outcome is what's gonna basically catch their attention, and then they're gonna read the title, and the title up here is what's actually gonna get the click. For the scripts, I'm going to talk about on-camera presence later, but once again, be as direct as possible. Second is you want to think of your content as sales assets. I'm going to actually break down how you should create a funnel of content that can actually go ahead and convert. But when you're creating these videos, it is about having a micro authority brand. It's not about going viral. You want to actually think about this as a sales infrastructure type system. And once again, you're not doing these videos to entertain people or to storytell, etc., etc. You want to think of basically your YouTube channel as a sales asset. So what I like to do is I like to think about it like a funnel, just like you would think about it in business, right? So you're going to have top of funnel, you're going to have middle of funnel, and you're going to have bottom of funnel. But why do I say this? You need videos for every single body that is in your funnel when you're thinking about selling your high ticket product. There's gonna be people with more awareness about you, there's gonna be people with less awareness, and there's gonna be people in the middle. So you wanna be able to create these 3 types of content. I'm gonna break down what these actually look like. So for the top of funnel stuff, you're gonna be looking at obviously more broad terms that is gonna be able to help people actually understand what you do, what you sell, and things of that nature. Middle funnel videos are gonna be how to, or step-by-step tutorial type videos, explainer videos, breaking down the system or whatever your unique mechanism is, or your USP, unique selling proposition, and diving into how you actually do what you do and explain that in your videos. Once again, be as direct as possible. And then bottom of funnel, at the end of the day, bottom of funnel is case study interviews. So breaking down, your successes. And then this can be just like things that are super niche, deep insights that only people that truly understand what you do would watch the video. Because if you look at this channel here that I scaled to $115,000 in 115 days, we're not just talking to any agency owner out there. We're talking to agency owners that already are scaling their agency. They probably passed 10K per month, and now we're trying to sell them on our product of becoming a growth partner. Or if you look at this channel right here that I added multi 6 figures to, in this case, we're not just teaching quote unquote Instagram growth. With our videos, if I go to latest, you're going to see that we're also trying to convert the sales with these videos. You can see this one has a Stripe screenshot. This one we're saying how to make 100K per month. We're literally filtering the audience that we want to be watching our videos, and we don't even have tons of views, but we're able to collect tons of cash, which is the beauty about YouTube. Same thing with Max. We are leveraging his results, and we're flexing how he made $40 million with email marketing. Watch him live write and design e-commerce emails. This, once again, is his USP, his unique selling proposition, and he's kind of flexing that and showing the clients that he works with so people can once again trust him. But he's being very direct in these videos, breaking down how he made 223K in 30 days with a client, and things of these natures. We have the bottom funnel client interviews, which once again I've already talked about the funnel. And it even worked on another channel where we weren't getting that many views, but this guy is selling B2B, and we added him 6 figures as well. And once again, it's not necessarily about the views. You want to think of your videos as sales assets, and that's how we were able to add a channel like this where it looks like, oh, you're getting low views, but he went ahead and added 6 figures with YouTube. So I know you're asking, what is the actual content strategy? That's what you're actually coming for. So let me break that down for you. So essentially, how I think about content strategy is the content strategy is based all around your ICP when you are selling a, when you're selling a high ticket product. So essentially you can look at it like as a spider web. So you can have your ICP, then you have your pains, you have your desires, you have your fears, and then you have your motivators. So these are the psychographics of your audience. And then you can really reverse engineer these into video ideas. So let's say you find the top 2 pains of who you're trying to sell to. This can be video 1, and this can be video 2. And then you do the same thing for desires. You have another video here. You have another video here. You do the same for fears. You do the same for fears. Another video, and then you do the same for the motivators. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 videos that are positioned towards who you want to sell to. And once again, it starts with the ICP. From there, and if you really want to keep it simple, you can just keep it to the pains and desires. But fears and motivators, you can, use ChatGPT and leverage what are the fears and motivators of my ideal customer profile. If I'm selling a high ticket product in blank niche, they will list out the fears and motivators. And then you can say reverse engineer proven or viral potential YouTube content that can help me convert clients or sign clients, and boom, you'll get ideas, and you can pick from these. But you can just focus on the pains and desires if you want to keep it simple. From these video ideas, now all you do is tie in, being actually direct, thinking of it like it's a sales asset, but you add in outlier strategies. So you're actually going to go on YouTube and see, okay, what title structures are working? What title structures are working on YouTube? And you can use tools like vidIQ to help you do this. And also, what thumbnail structures are working. And then once you have these nailed down, you basically take, finding an outlier, and you mix that in with the video ideas that are reverse engineered from your ICP. So at this point, you are creating videos that are basically proven to work, but are now unique to you, and they also help you sell to who you want to sell to. And if you're looking for an outlier, something that you can typically look for is if somebody has 10x the views of their sub count. That's like an easy way to look for an outlier. So then last but not least is something that people do not talk about that I think is very, very important. And if you're selling a high ticket product, I think it needs to be mentioned. So on-camera presence matters, but so does like your video and things of that nature. A lot of people just think it's the strategy, the ideation, the scripting, thumbnails, titles. Okay, that stuff is cool, but if someone clicks on your video and it looks like they're watching some BS, they're not gonna want to buy from you. So it's obviously important to actually learn how to speak on camera well. And this comes from honestly just getting in reps. I recommend having energy and, using hand movements. And also just like, imagine you're having a conversation with one of your friends, and just be a conversation that's how the best way to probably think about it. Cause then you can just really flow. But on top of that, on top of your on-camera presence, which really improves by reps, you need to make sure you have proper lighting like I do right now. Good quality with the audio, make sure your audio is clear, and then have your video quality be as high as possible. If you even have an iPhone, you'll be fine. You can make great videos. So I think this is a point of, like, people think about this when they want to buy from someone. When I click on their stuff, does it actually look sophisticated enough for me to go buy? And this sophistication aspect, I think, is also applied to your thumbnails, and how you even present yourself online with your brand. That comes into a huge role if people can actually trust you to give you their money. So yeah. And we've done this time and time again, like it says on our website here. So if you want to, add 6 figures with selling your high ticket product, just click the first link down below. I'd love to talk to you one-on-one and see if we can actually help you. Besides that, if you have any recommendations on videos I should make, let me know. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.